Hi, my name is Zhao Lin, and I'd like to introduce our latest work, FlashEval, about fast evaluation of diffusion models. The goal of our work is to improve the evaluation efficiency of diffusion models by selecting a representative subset from the whole text dataset. The process of diffusion model evaluation is shown in the figure below. Enter prompt in the diffusion model to obtain the image. The average score of all prompts in the dataset is the score of the diffusion model. The datasets currently for diffusion model evaluation are large. For example, there are 40,000 prompts in COCO. In other words, if we want to evaluate the model through the COCO dataset, we need 40,000 prompts to complete pipeline, so the entire evaluation process is very time-consuming. For SD 1.5, evaluation through the COCO takes 60 hours. So we want to design an algorithm to select a representative subset from the whole dataset to complete the evaluation. Then the model evaluation process can be accelerated. Our approach can speed up the evaluation process tenfold while maintaining effectiveness. In many applications, we need to evaluate the diffusion models repeatedly. For example, when we select model and schedule under resource constraints, we hope to make the best combination of them to obtain the best effect. Also, during model training and fine-tune, we want to know effect of the current model. In model compression, we want to validate current model design choice. So fast evaluation is necessary. Then how do we know whether the representative set works or not? From the above three applications, we can see that the scenarios are sorting several models and selecting the best one. Therefore, we evaluate the quality of the representative subset by KD value. KD is the correlation between the ranking of multiple models by the subset and the ranking of the models by the whole dataset. The higher the KD, the better the representative subset. So the core problem is how to minimize the number of prompts in the representative subset while ensuring the quality. We hope that for commonly used datasets, we can directly provide users with available representative sets. That is, when users need to evaluate the model, they can directly use our representative sets. This raises two questions. First, if the model zoo that users want to evaluate is different from the model zoo used in our experiment, then we need to make the representative sets have the generalization among models. Therefore, model zoos need to be divided in the experiment. We search the representative set on the training models and test its effect on the testing models. But in fact, we cannot guarantee that all models are included in the experiment, so we can only make the model zoo and the division of models as diverse as possible. The second problem is that if the user needs to test the new dataset, then we provide the user with a search algorithm, so that the user can find the representative set of the dataset through the algorithm. At this time, the user only needs to spend the cost of running the algorithm on their dataset once, which can save the cost of multiple evaluations later. Intuitively, we can use two ways. The first is to search in the unit of prompt. Select the prompt with high KD, then we want them to form a set with high KD. However, it is found in the experiment that there were exceptions. For example, as shown in the figure, for the ordering of model A, B and C, prompt 1 and prompt 2 sort out a wrong model, while prompt 3 is correct, but their combined subset sort the model completely wrong. Therefore, it is not feasible to select prompts with high KD directly. In addition, the more intuitive idea is that we can collect as many subsets from the dataset as possible, and select the representative subset with the highest KD. But the search space is too large. For example, there are hundreds of millions of possibilities to choose 10 prompts at random in the COCO dataset. We can't search the whole space. So using set as a search unit doesn't work either. We want to find a greedy algorithm that can narrow the search space, greedy to find the subset. Therefore, we design a selection algorithm similar to genetic algorithm to select representative sets. Our method is simply summarized into 3 steps. The first step is to randomly sample multiple subsets from the dataset. The second step is to select K subsets with the highest KD in these subsets. The third step is to find the most frequent prompts in the K subsets to form the new filter dataset, and then repeat these steps iteratively until the representative set is found. As mentioned before, we need to make model zoo as diverse as possible, so we selected 78 models for experiment, including 12 models with different variants, which are different in structure, parameters, and quantification, and 8 schedules, including 3 different solvers and 3 different time steps. In addition, as mentioned above, our representative subset needs to have generalization among models. In order to verify the effectiveness of generalization, we designed 3 subtasks and divided 78 models in 3 different ways. Besides, there were 5 types of metric, and we tested each of them separately. The tables show the effect of our clip metric algorithm in COCO and Diffusion DB datasets. It can be seen that the result of our method is much better than the baseline method, and the result of 50 item in COCO dataset is similar to that of 500 item random sampling. In Diffusion DB, the effect of 5 item is similar to randomly selecting 100 item. This is the result of the other 4 metrics. The red one is the result of our 50 item. The green one is the effect of the baseline method 200 item. and the blue one is the result of random sampling 500 item. All three results are equal. If you are interested in our work, welcome to read the paper for more details. Thanks for your attention.